Well, it's Tuesday, so if you know, that's a Conker update in the porch, and it's grown quite a bit. This is week 4, and we've got a new bit of growth right there in the centre, see? Where it's doing its thing there, so it's going to be even bigger next week. That's week 4. Hello! Going to start off today at the bottom of Barnpark Road and walk up Barnpark Road. This is just a pan round to give you an idea of whereabouts we are. That's Myrtle Hill over there, and normally just down there where that lady is where I start the videos, and that's where I look over sometimes and film a train. Glendower Road, where I shoot those flowers when I walk into the car park, and this is Barnpark. Now I'll say right from the start, if I start to repeat myself with some stuff I've said in past videos, well, that's going to happen. Only because I know a lot of people are new to the channel. Welcome to all of you. And there's no point in me thinking, oh, I mustn't say this because I've said it before, because a lot of people won't have heard it. So anyway, off we go up Barnpark. Quite nice houses here. These lower ones here were all built in the late 50s, on this side anyway, because that used to be a big garden, which was part of the manor house, which is kind of where that yellow house is up above that we're looking at, which is used to be a hotel, is now a private house owned by the people that own Lazy Jack's clothing in the town. It was Alberta Mansions, that was it. That was the doorway, or the entranceway to them there, where it says Hambleton House, and that's where I used to go in there. Did I just say Alberta Mansions again? That's me making my usual mistakes. If I did say that, I apologise. I meant Hambleton House. So that's the one that was a hotel for a long time. It's now the private house. And over there, that was a private house when I was younger. Then it became a nursing home, and then it went back to a private house again, I believe. Quick view down before we carry on up. Just a little bit further up now, there's the Highlands Holiday Apartments, which I know will be very familiar to someone who's recently been down to Teignmouth. Funny how all the gardens here all seem to be like paved over now in the driveways for cars, whereas back in my day they were all flower gardens and vegetables and stuff. Austin View 33, it's 35 moon something. Anyway, now I know I'm normally quite good with my dates when it comes to my old photos. However, I'm not sure if I've got the right date on this, because I've got 1957, and I think it's a bit earlier than that, just judging on the photo. But anyway, it's basically roughly here. I'm going to try and line it up, have a look. Yeah, that would have been roughly here, going by that wall there, and that wall there. Of course, it's hard to get the proper feeling of it with the cars blocking most of the shop, but that can't be helped. It's all part of the then and now side of things. So that was up here, and I say I've got a date on it for 57, but I don't think that's right. I really think it's earlier than that. Right, so carrying through, we're going to cut through a shortcut here. This takes us into Barnsley Close, where a pal of mine used to live when I was younger. He used to walk up here a lot through here. It seems so small now, but it was like a big jungle you know, going through Africa to come and reach him or come to his house. Here we go. That house there sold recently. I saw some lovely pictures of inside it. Barnsley Close, number 9, like a grand hall almost when you go in there. Really, really nice. That's my friend's old house there, number 8. That was his bedroom. Spent many a happy time up there playing and doing kiddie stuff and looking out that window onto this. Yeah, I remember that well. Carrying up now. This didn't used to be paved when I used to come up here. It used to all be sort of like a dirt road. That's down Barnpark. And this is up Barnpark. Just over there on the right were the police houses, which were given for use to people that were serving in the police in Teignmouth. And again, one of my friends was in there, number 56. James Smith, his name was. Many years ago. And we get up to the top here, where we got the Galway across the road. And this is Woodway Road that we're about to join on to. Let's have a quick shot back down Woodway. Galway on the left, Barnpark on the right. Woodway Drive to the left, just a little further up. Quite a nice weather vane. That's outside Galway Stables in Woodway Road, number 26. And just up round here, we're coming up once again on Captain Spratt's house. There he is over there. That's the house. I won't go too much into it, but a guy called Captain Spratt built that house, lived there. He was all to do with Brunel and the tidal defences in Teignmouth and the groins, all sorts of stuff. I'll drop my link. I've got a link to an article about him and the house for you to look at. But as I say, I've covered that in more detail with photos in other videos, so I won't do it again. And here we go. This is basically why we've come this way today. No photos involved, but I just thought I'd like to take you for a walk down Haldon Avenue, because we've never walked down here before and it gives some relatively nice views. So here we go. Nice houses, quite affluent area. Let's walk down the road itself, get a better view of what's going on ahead. Now right up there in the distance, I'll zoom in. No, I won't, because I'm in the wrong place. You can see the antennae, or antenna. What was the TV mast up there, just beyond that lamppost now, in the distance. That means that the trees that it's protruding from the top of are part of the school, the old Mount Everest area, which is now been demolished and turned into a police station, or police offices, I should say. You can't go there to report crimes, I don't think, but it's police vehicles and stuff up there now. So very nice houses. So you can tell this is a nice posh area because they've done the recycling already, whereas I'm still waiting for mine to be picked up. So that's Pennyacre there, which is a road that sort of loops down round and joins again at the bottom with Lower Brimley. Almost looks like part of a spaceship or something up amongst those trees. Some futuristic tower that shouldn't be there. This is the lower part of Haldon Avenue now. Nice houses still, don't get me wrong, but not quite the posher ones or the more expensive ones that are at the top. Slightly smaller and terraced, whereas the ones at the top are quite spacious grounds and fully detached. And we're right down now towards the very bottom of Haldon Avenue. It's just round that corner where it joins onto Lower Brimley, Higher Brimley and Woodway Road. Nice flower baskets outside these houses. Very nice. And here we go, this is the bottom of Haldon Avenue. So I hope you enjoyed a quick walk down an area that you've never come down with me. Sat on my shoulder, as someone said to me the other day, which I thought was a very nice term. And here we go, we've hit the very bottom now. So panning along, that was Woodway Road. That's Higher Brimley over there. That's Lower Brimley down there. There's Haldon Avenue, where we've just come down. And we're going to continue the walk along, cut along Higher Brimley. Simple as. And what I want you to do is have a look at these houses while we're still here. Okay, 2 secs, let me zoom in. I'm talking about these houses up here, which are raised above the road. Just zoom out. Because we're going to go over to one of their gardens in a minute, virtually in a photo, and look back at these houses here that are on the other side of the road. Now, again, it's just difficult to sort of line up because I can't really go and climb into someone's garden. However, I'll take you to roughly where it is. You'd have to imagine you're higher up and looking along. But it's roughly where we're looking for, somewhere over there by that lamppost on the other side of the road. So let's head over there and we'll just make of it what we will. So here we go, we're up above me here, looking down onto that row of houses over there. Date unknown, but I'd say early 1990s. I'll say shame I can't get a bit higher up, but that would have been these houses here. Quite sure of that. Carrying on along Higher Brimley now. And over there, those houses in the distance, that's the houses we just walked up in Barnpark Road, past the front of them. And we're carrying on along, coming to the end of Higher Brimley now, or the end of this section of it. It does technically go around the corner. We'll have Winterbourne Road on our right, taking us up to the school, which we did quite often. And then the steep road that I walked up to school every day when I was younger, on the left. Having a senior moment now, the Haywards Road, that's it, the name was escaping me. windy. I won't put the blocker on yet though. If it gets really bad I will. Keep some ambience. There we go, I'm sure you recognise where we are now. We've been up along here enough times. That's Lidls down there in the distance. And that's the school up there on the left, on the right, sorry. And we just carry on along here like we normally do. Here we are again at the very end of High Brimley, the entirety of it. We have the old West Lawn school gates. Up there to Exeter Road, and down this way to go through the churchyard, St James's. Always nice and peaceful in here. And here we go at the White Ensign Club, where we come out again. I won't step down that too hard. Last time I nearly fell over then. Hear a train in the distance. Let's head down in that direction. There's the clock chiming 11. I missed the very start of it. Through the underpass. No trains right at the moment. Well, there's a port entrance that takes us up to Polly Steps, but I don't think I'm going to go all the way to Polly Steps today, just to keep it jiggled up a bit. Did the extra bit with the Haldon Avenue earlier on. I don't want to end up with a really overly long video, because I'll admit, Haldon Avenue and that, it's interesting to people that want to see around parts of Teignmouth they haven't seen. It's not exactly thrilling, but that's all part of the channel. It's just me walking around doing whatever I do on a day. So there we go. Shop mobility is open in the Quay Road car park. They're closing access off to do with the air show on the 1st of July for the entrance to the harbour, so you can't be out in your boat. There's something different about these rowing boats. I realise the Teignmouth sign is missing off the back of both of them, so hopefully it's been repaired and hasn't been stolen. But it just caught my eye as something different. I couldn't put my finger on it at first. I thought they'd perhaps been put in the other way around, but when I saw the other end there pointed, obviously that's the front, so it's just the Teignmouth sign's missing on the back. I've gone down on the little floating dock here, which I'll sort of show you in a minute. Don't normally get down quite so close to the water. So there's a bit of a different angle for you. There you are, so I'm down on here, I come down those stairs. Well, I dare say that the sun is actually starting to come out now, which is very nice, unexpected. I thought it was going to be quite cloudy today. But no, we appear to have some sunshine. Lovely. Northumberland Place down that way. That's up towards the Bay Hotel. Oyster catchers there. I'm going to head up towards the Den. All reasonably quiet up here at the seafront, and I believe, of course, high tide, meaning I can't go down and get that shot of the lighthouse from the beach that I want to get. And in case anyone's wondering, there's the owner with the lead, so he's safe and sound, just barking at the waves. And there is the Restless, which is one of the pleasure boats, or the pleasure boat that takes you out on trips. And someone asked me to make sure I filmed it next time I saw it. Hornby Man, I believe, so hi Hornby Man, hope this is to your liking. Yes, built in Teignmouth, bit of history behind it, which I don't honestly have to hand in my mind right now to expand on. But if you check out Restless Teignmouth online, you'll find all the history of it, when it was built, how it was built, who built it, etc, etc. There we go, that's the Restless Teignmouth. Those yellow sort of warning signs now saying don't swim in the mouth of the river, which of course locals know, but there's a lot of holiday makers down at the moment that don't know that. If you remember, some time ago, months ago, they put those two fences up, like behind there, and we were wondering what they were for. We decided it was going to be plants, and that's obviously what it was. So that's the finished, completed job from all that time ago when we were wondering what it was. Just noticed they've replanted the planters along the front of the captain's table. They look very nice. Add a splash of colour to an otherwise very dark building. Not open today for some reason. But we'll keep an eye on this and watch it flower and grow. Lovely. And while we're talking about flower beds, these are the wildflower beds that were planted some time ago. Mostly poppies, it appears, but some other ones in there as well. The bees seem to be loving it. There's loads of bees in and out. Someone asked me the other day, said, did they ever grow into anything? I said, well, not like they did a few years back, but they appear to be getting there now. Very nice. This is the other side. Lovely. Right, going to start heading back now. Got some bits and bobs to do with my mum. She needs stamps and £5 notes from somewhere, which are almost like unicorn's teeth these days, because there's no cash around anyway, and when there is, heaven forbid anyone actually breaks a £5 note or lets you have a £5 note, it's always got to a cash point, it's always 20s come out. So I'll have to go and see what I can do for her. That was quite painless. Just went into the post office, bought some stamps, got some cash back and asked for it in fivers. So that was done. Lovely. No co-op today. It's a Lidls day. So, off to Lidls via Orchard Gardens. Well, rude not to, isn't it, really? And we arrived at the final destination of the day, Lidls. Oh yes. Well, I have indeed Lidls, and that brings me to the end of today's walk. Slightly different route. Haldon Avenue, never been down there with the camera before. So something, isn't it? Anyway, see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Another wander around. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for joining me on my walks. Bye!